brother had a company in Maspeth, and we needed to hire temporary employees.
I told him I couldn't work this day, couldn't work that day. I'll be in late fund certain day. Got to pick up my child at 3 o'clock. And I gave him this whole thing, and he said, no problem. I almost fell down. I came into the office after a while, and I was like his assistant.
Yeah.
So he thought.
So I married the help.
Very nice.
My best times are when all the kids are around.
We have fun. Yeah. This is it. We have fun as a family.
The interaction of the kids is just amazing.
We go out to dinner, birthday dinners. Birthday dinners are huge.
That's just the best. Can't top it.
A lot of times when we do these birthday dinners, sometimes I catch him just kind of sitting back and looking around at everybody laughing and joking and having a good time, and he just kind of sits back and smiles and doesn't say anything, but you kind of just catch him every now and then doing that. You can just feel how much he loves his family.
If you need something, anything, he's there, and he will be the first one to your door, the first one to your bedside, the first one to hug you, the first one to kiss you, the first one to say goodnight. That's our father.
Being a father means you can't always be the friend. Being a father means you have to be willing to say the hard stuff so that they can hear you. They don't always listen, but they need to hear it. My mother, may she rest in peace, said, keep talking, because they only hear 10% of what you say, and you just don't know what 10% it is. So just keep talking. And my kids will tell you, I could talk your ear off.
Looking back, when you're young, you're obstinate usually, and you don't realize the wisdom he's trying to instill you or the lessons that you're trying to learn. But as you get older, you're like, all right, he was right.
That's the hard part, is knowing when to be father and when to be dad. I much prefer being dad.
Just all around teaching you how to be a man, as well as grooming you to be a father of your own. And he says that nobody writes a handbook. You just take it day to day, moment by moment, and it's what you do after that matters.
Shortly after we found out that we were expecting, we had come down to visit, because we live up north, and I caught Greg out of the corner of my eye telling everybody that she's carrying my grandbaby. How excited he was. Just catching that out of the corner of my eye when he wasn't expecting me to see it was pretty special.
I'll never forget the hug he gave me before I walked down the aisle and told me he loved me. That kind of made all the difference in the world. And even though there's many more moments, that truly is the only moment at this point that I think is something that'll never leave my mind.
I'm from a pretty big family, but to come down here and have my first Christmas with the family, there had to have been over 45 people here. And it was absolutely wonderful. He's a very, very special man.
Went car racing and never driven a stick in my life. It didn't go too well. But that was okay, because just being there in his presence really made that day special for me.
Yeah. We lived upstate, but he would work down here on Long Island. And every weekend, without fail, he would drive 4 hours up to pick us up, turn around, drive us 4 hours back here just so we could spend the weekend. And seeing him do that and go through that and being tired but still making the effort to come up and get us was a huge point and a huge developmental stage for me in seeing what a father and what a man has to do for his family, even if it's tough. And that's one of my greatest memories.
This past Christmas, we did not give each other Christmas presents, but we opened a family charitable fund through the Long Island Community Foundation, And everybody has deposited the money they would have ordinarily spent on Christmas presents for each other and us. And we are now going to use that to make grants to nonprofit organizations.
We just decided that it was time that we shared all of the blessings that we've had as a family and share them with those who are less fortunate. And it's a very integral part of our core to make sure that we help others because they may be not as fortunate as we are, both financially and emotionally.
To have a group of kids like that, they're just amazing kids.
I think one of the best things my father ever said, money can make you wealthy, but family makes you rich.
There is a history of diabetes in my family, a significant one actually. My dad died of diabetes when he was 57. Both of his parents died from diabetes. His mother was blind and a double amputee. My maternal grandfather died when I was 14 from diabetes. So the fact that this came from the American Diabetes Association, the Father's Day Council, was twice as special because now it means something to me to participate and to further that cause to try and find a cure for this terrible, terrible, slow killer.
He's a loving soul. He's my soulmate. I just love him to death. And that's what I have to say.
Thank you.
Don't cry.
Not yet.
I don't think he's just father of the year. I think he's father of a lifetime.
My father is and always has been a very loving man.
He's just a role model in all aspects of his life.
He has also instilled in all of the children in our family what hard work can get for you.
He's such a good man. I love you so much, Dad.
I love you, Dad. Always will, always have.
He always puts his family first and always makes it a point to know that everybody is loved and everybody means something special to him. He's just the greatest.
I love you, big Grandpa.
Greg is not only a father, but he's also a dad.
As soon as you meet him, you're instantly family.
The joke is he's always picking up strays. His arms are always open to welcome everyone.
I love you, Grandpa.
We missed you, Greg, and we love you very much. Congratulations.
Bye.